So next we're going to go over some conducting patterns where the first word and the first note are not on the downbeat and they're not on the last beat of the bar. These become a little bit more difficult, but with some practice, you can work it out really well. So we're going to start with a 4/4 pattern, 4/4 time signature on page 124. This is Be Still My Soul. So the first beat in the measure is a rest. So the first word is on beat 2, so that would be there. So the preparatory beat is actually down, because no one sings on the downbeat. So I'll demonstrate that. Be still my soul, the Lord. Right again. 1. Be still my soul. So that's very unusual. You don't see that very often. In fact, I think this is probably, maybe there might be 1 or 2 hymns that start that way. So again, the preparatory beat is just down. Be still my soul. Okay, after that, I'm going to move to hymn number 86, How Great Thou Art. So this is a pattern in 4/4, time signature is 4/4, but it starts on the and of 3. So, well, you might think, how do you know that? Well, one thing you can look at is the beaming. That's the line connecting the top of the notes. And you notice the first note has no beam on it. The second and third notes have a beam. That's to show the eye that these 2 notes form one beat. So that beat would be, of course, the last beat of the bar, which is beat 4. So before that would be beat 3, but it's not a quarter note. So it doesn't start on beat 3, but it starts in the middle of beat 3. So this is how I would conduct that. O Lord my God, when I... So again, I give a kind of a downbeat. O Lord my God. So I conduct the first 8th note in one motion. Oh, but then the next 2 notes, Lord my God. Those 2 notes, beat 4, all in one motion. O Lord my God, when I in awesome, and then you just continue with your 4/4 pattern. So I'll do that once more. O Lord my God. So as you go down, O Lord, you have to go out on O. O, so you can come in for the 4th beat, which is the word Lord. O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all. So that second line is the same thing. It's and 4 and 1. Okay, so that's a little tricky, but that's the way you should do that one. Now we're going to go on to a 3/4 pattern, but the way you conduct it is exactly the same way that I conducted the last 4/4 pattern. You just have to remember to go into the 1, 2, 3 after the first 3 notes instead of the 1, 2, 3, 4. Thy Spirit, Lord, has stirred our souls. So again, Thy Spirit, Lord. So remember to go out as you conduct that first word. Thy Spirit, Lord, has stirred our souls. Once more. Thy Spirit, Lord, has stirred our souls. Okay, so that's, again, you can see the second and third notes are beamed together. That's showing that that's one complete beat. In this hymn, it's beat 3. In How Great Thou Art, it was beat 4, because there are 4 beats in each bar. So the first note here, the first 8th note that just has a tail on it, that starts on the and of 2. So 1, 2, and 3, and 3, and 1. and 3 and 1. It would be the same thing as if it were 4-4, and 4 and 1, but you would go in for the 4-4. On this one, and 3 and 1, out. 3 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's starting on the end of 3. The next one we're going to look at is while shepherd watched their flocks. So this is in 2-2, and we've kind of already covered this, I think, in earlier videos, but I just wanted to review it. So 2-2 is half note gets the beat, and there's 2 beats in the bar. So the first note here is not a half beat, so it doesn't come right on beat 2. It's a quarter note, which is half of a half note. So it comes in on the end of 2. So, while shepherds watched, while shepherds watched, while shepherds watched their flocks by night, while shepherds watched, so just kind of a little bit of an up, while shepherds watched, kind of, it's 2 upbeats. While shepherds watched their flocks by night, because in the 2-2 pattern it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. While kind of subdividing that last upbeat. 1, 2. While shepherds watched. So the preparatory beat is actually 2, and then you're giving the last quarter note. That one extra motion in preparation for the downbeat. So that's while shepherds watched. Now we're going to look at another one. This is Lead Kindly Light on, it's hymn number 97. This is in 3-2. But the motion you do is exactly the same that we did on How Great Thou Art. And the last one is just, it's coming in on the end of 2. Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. Again. Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. Exactly the same as we did on the 2 previous. Lead kindly, you have to remember to go on out on the first word so you can come in for beat 3 on kindly. Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. So those are the conducting patterns where you're starting on a beat other than the downbeat and other than right on the last beat of the measure. Just for information, over half of the hymns in the hymn book are either starting on, or are in 4/4 time, and are starting on either the downbeat or beat 4 in 4/4 time. About 55% of them are those two beginnings. So 4/4, either the downbeat or the beat 4. So the preparatory beat is always beat 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if the first word is on beat 4, it's 3, 4, 1. So those are the ones you'll need to drill the most, so you'll be very familiar with them.